Oh, bother.
Hey everybody, it's Yin Yang Total War, and welcome back to part 2 of our newest series, Glory of the Dark Gods. Now, I know that this series is expected to come out on Wednesdays. I even set the schedule myself, but real life, as usual with me, gets in the way. I'm just balancing a lot, and it's hard to get over to in front of the computer for a dedicated amount of time sometimes. So, again, I do apologize. But last time we left off, we had just captured Doom Keep, and you're probably going to notice that a few things are different. The army comps might be a little bit different. Ragnar doesn't have his sweet ass helmet anymore, and it is turn 8 instead of turn 7. But everything else should be the same. I had to redo my original steps to get here, just because, unfortunately. Well, actually, I'd say it's pretty fortunate. The map has once again expanded. We now have the steps, or the eastern steps, excuse me. The eastern steps. We also have a completed Nippon. We also have a completed Isles of Lost Elithis, and that is all thanks to Chaos Roby and his amazing Immortal Empires Expanded mod, which I hope doesn't expand again for a little while, because it's harder to catch these back up once they're deeper into the campaign. But all of that being said, we had some skills to assign to Wulfrik. So we're going to keep him selfish. He's focused on him, but I am going to give him Route Marcher as well, because he is known for being able to move and groove throughout the world. Let's see what Dazar has for us as well. We'll go with increased mobility, and hold on just a second. There we go. Dark Subjugation is very good. Minus melee defense, minus leadership. Let's see what Ash Storm will give us. Minus 25% speed and weakness to fire damage. I'm going to go with Dark Subjugation. All right.
Give me markers.
And we're going to keep recruiting for this army. Let's get a couple more. Actually, let's get a couple of these Norsca Warhounds. Those are cool.
Destruction for all.
All right. And something else that I added while I was updating things, I have included the expanded building slots mod that is compatible with the with Mixu's Mixer. So now we can actually build out these settlements a little bit more. They feel a little bit more like the old school Total War settlements, where you could basically build everything, right? So let's do that. I think for over here, we're going to want to invest in Warhound kennels. But let's get some more income, and then even if it's not a lot, let's get some more, and then we'll go for the kennels as well. And while we're at it, let's go ahead and increase the settlement size on that, and really just increase everything. We've got the money for it, so why not?
Undefeated.
Now, I wish that I could recruit some more troops for Ragnar, but it is what it is.
Speak.
And I believe that our next target is going to be going after Rafford. Unless he is at war with Sarl already? No. Okay, yeah, so our next target is going to be going after Rafford. We want to bring him and his characters into the fold. His focus on wolves, plus his ability to actually be a skin wolf, is it's awesome. So we want him, and we're gonna have him. he would do very well to serve in the army of the World Walker under Wulfrik. And so I hope that everyone finds themselves well, whatever day this is actually landing on, or evening for some of you. I know that personally, it's I'm a little tired. I'm a little tired, but I'm still pushing through. And as I say every single episode, I don't have time to do this, but I keep doing it because I love this game, and I really love being able to talk to all of you. So any of you who want to drop down in the comment section, tell me what you think of the series, what you think of the channel. Please let me know if there's anywhere that I can improve besides my schedule, which I'm working on. If there's anywhere else that I can improve, don't feel shy, don't feel like you're gonna hurt my feelings. I want to make this channel the best it can be, because I want to share my passion with as many people as I can. So
I've little time for talking.
they're all
but much
direct.
time
What do
for
you want?
killing.
What do you want, man? He wants to declare war. We're weaker than him? That's really hard to believe. So here's the question. Do we start heading west to deal with him, or do we bring Rafford into the fold and then focus on the Albion, the truthsayers, right? Like, what do they look like leaving their island to come to Norsca? Get over yourselves. Disciples of the Maw? No thanks. I wonder why we're only getting one. Let me check on that real quick. Oh, well, that would make sense. That's why we're only getting one. I'm gonna crank that back up to 5. And guys, this is the mod configuration tool. If you haven't seen this in one of my Let's Plays before, it lets you configure any mod that is compatible with it to basically play however you want it to play, right? So if I wanted to make it to where the Tomb Kings were more like vanilla and they couldn't recruit each other, well, then I would do that. Same with Vampire Coast, same with Wood Elves. If I wanted to make it to where Chaos could recruit each other regardless of XYZ, I could do it right here. Cross race, that's how I get all the random factions that want to join me, even if it's not loreful. And it's just a really cool, it's a really cool setup. So you can do that with any of these. I can turn on and off, not in game, not once I'm in the game, but I can turn on and off all these different units. I'm like, well, you know, I don't really think that I think that the bannermen look a little silly, so I'm just going to turn them off. That's fine. That's fine. And really, that like I said, it's all over the place. Something that I am wondering about, not that it has anything to do with this this campaign, excuse me. Not Nagash. Where'd you go? We special. So he does something weird. Yeah, and I left all those on. I need to turn all those off. So it makes it to where greenskins can only recruit certain kinds of greenskins. So like Azhag the Slaughterer, Savage Orc, Great Shamans, Forest Goblin War Chiefs, and Night Goblin War Bosses will not come to him when I'm in this campaign, right? I really don't care for that. I think that most greenskins, unless they're very specifically restricted, would have any and all greenskins coming to them. Forest Goblin War Chief, Orc, Savage Orc Great Shaman, and Night Goblin War Boss, as well as a Goblin Great Shaman, wouldn't come to Grimgor. That's not true. All those would serve under Grimgor. There's no reason that they wouldn't lawfully. So, anyway, that's neither here nor there. let's focus on our friend over here.
Who's next?
And we'll start moving. How far can we get? Can we really get all the way to him?
Embarking.
Not yet, but it's coming.
You dare.
Ragnar.
This time. Immediately.
And because we're going up against fellow Norscans, I really don't want Wulfrik on his horse. Maybe if we were going down south somewhere, but I don't really need him on a horse right now.
It's chaos.
And I guess we could give him a horned helmet. I just don't like the shaved beard. Like, keep the beard, man.
My challenge? Undeniable.
Let's see what else we can do. We could spread the love a little bit, but I really don't want to right this second. So let's go with Marauder Spears.
Yes, my ruinous powers.
And we'll just keep Ragnar at the status quo. Wait, no, we... Okay, cool. Cool, cool, cool.
I am the Wanderer.
And something that I would really like to do going forward is have a have like a conversation almost, right? So because I really like talking about lore so much, I'm actually going to put a question to all of you, which is, who's your favorite Norscan legendary lord, right? Or legendary character at all. They don't even really have to be legendary. I know my favorite, Mordkin. I told you guys about him last time. He's kind of a chaos warrior, but that's neither here nor there. He is my favorite, right? He's my favorite out of all the Norscans. I love him. I think he's great. And I love his lore. But there's always characters that you don't even think of, or some that you know, like Wulfrik, for example. But like I said, who is your favorite legendary lord or character from Norsca, and why? Like, what's cool about their story? And do you guys have any stories from your campaigns when you played as Norsca? Although I know it's a little bit of a trudge for some people to play with Norsca because they're just not very good. All right, Clan Creepus. I do not want any Skaven. Thank you, though. Sarthora's Watchers. I'll definitely take them, and the Paladin Norse. So, I believe if you get Sarthora's Watchers, you actually get Sarthorial. There he is, Sarthorial the Everwatcher. Look at him. I love it. Okay, so we've got 19. Let's actually...
An unstoppable force.
Yeah, I thought so. So we'll wait one more turn. We'll wait one more turn before we actually invade.
Spread ruin on them.
And I'll recruit a couple more units as well. Let's get you some cavalry.
Despoil and ravage.
And while we're at it, we really need to keep an eye on our territory in the west. I don't see them coming, but just because we don't see them yet doesn't mean it's not happening. So let's, while we're at it... Oh, lost Ericsson. I didn't realize that he was already here. Shape. That's Diabolic Splendor. That's a lot of Diabolic Splendor. And more Diabolic Splendor. Wow. These guys are not different at all. Since this territory belonged to Snagger the Terror, let's go ahead and let him continue to rule over Trollfjord. And we'll just give him some basic troops. Nothing fancy. I mean, they're all pretty basic, but you get what I'm saying. Let's do that. Just a little something extra for the garrison. Pretty small garrison. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that'll bring it up to 10. It won't like knock back a major invasion, but it'll help while we're focused in the east.
Northmen come.
All right, and I think we're good. Oh, there's a lot of yelling going on right now. Now, something that I would really love for them to bring back, and it's something that you guys have probably seen plenty of if you've been watching my Roman campaigns, is fortresses. Or not fortresses, but forts, like pop-up forts. I think that if your person or your unit, your army, excuse me, goes into fortified stance, that a fort should be on the battlefield, right? Some kind of camp, something. There was a mod for it back in Warhammer 2, but it just, it never made the transfer over, I don't think so. But, you know, you're in camp stance, there should be a camp. That's just my opinion. And I doubt Rafford's gonna like us very much after this. If he did at all. I doubt that he did. Alright, Clan Helheim. No. County of Sylvania, that sucks. No. Clan Carrion, no. I'm good. And the War Herd of the One Eye. Well, yeah, I'll take them. So something that would actually be really cool. Let me see if I can do it. I bet I can. Oh, I've got 5 turns before I can recruit him. I want to make him into a legendary hero and then attach him to one of my armies. That would be sick. Because, I mean, I don't have a bunch of beastmen to run around and use like that, so I might as well.
Wulfrik.
Anyway, I say it's time. Let's have us a battle, you know? Declare war.
You know.
Obviously, we were always going to.
Offerings of
Rafford knew. So it looks like we'll get a Pyrrhic victory with just Wulfrik. But why are we going to count out Ragnar? He's been doing good work. And it still says a Pyrrhic victory. Wow. Okay. Well, let's go fight this Pyrrhic victory.
take everything. Leave them with nothing.
And once again, no speech from our leader. I guess Norscans don't worry about stuff like that. All right, and looking out at our enemy, if you guys haven't played with the Tribe of the Wolf. You should definitely check these guys out. This is their leader, his second in command, their shaman, and the leader's wife, which I will actually go over their names once they work for us. But as for now, they are they're on their own. I'll allow them to remain independent.
This is the truth.
All right, and kicking things off with our Marauder Cav. Obviously, what we want to do is do a little bit of damage, but mostly draw them out. As you can see, they are starting to fall for it. What we really want to do is isolate their faster units, like these Ice Wolves here. And unfortunately, it does look like they are a little bit faster than us. So we'll allow them to catch us. And now it's time to surround and kill them. They are pretty deadly, but that's okay. We will survive. And it does look like the rest of their army is ready for battle. But Ragnar is coming in with his troops as well. So it's really just a who can get there first, right?
Leave none alive.
And there he is now with that sweet with that sweet Slaneshi pauldron he's got going on. And it looks like it's time for the real fight to begin.
James will see to that.
And there goes Wolf. Was that Wulfrik? No, okay. Wulfrik doesn't have that low a mass. And I don't think I realized that this guy was this big. Good lord, he's giant. It does look like he doesn't want any more with what Wulfrik's selling. And there goes Rafford. Now, one thing that he's really been able to do is, or one thing that is really cool about him is his ability to transform into a wolf mid-battle. So, or a skin wolf, excuse me, mid-battle. And we'll have to match him up against Wulfrik as well. I mean, he is the Hunter of Champions, and this guy is definitely a champ. And again, it's one of those battles where you really can't tell who's on which side. Some of us have yellow shields, some of them have black shields, and that's really all you know. dropping another spell. Actually, it looks like that one was dropped on us because we don't have that spell. And it looks like a majority of them are fleeing. But again, this is just pure chaos. No pun intended. And it does look like most of them have fled. So, as always, I will see you guys back on the campaign map, but I'm going to let this play out until it's finished. And it was, in fact, a Pyrrhic victory. But that's okay. Nobody was completely lost, right? And that's what's important. Now, here's where we run into an issue. Do we subjugate them? Or do we occupy and take them under our take them into our faction? I'm thinking we should probably just go ahead and occupy it. That way we unite the region. And it looks like their faction is gone. As much as we like them. So.
Yes, my ruinous powers!
Let's take a look at him. We can finally get that Tzeentch Marauder helm back. No Nurgle Greaves. We've already talked about that. But I will take the Rusted Axe. And we're good on the rest of it. So.
To the four corners!
Wulfrik went up another level. Let's get that replenishment going. And he's already got a full army, so we'll go with Swelling of Doom. Well, no, I take that back. We'll get the replenishment, and then we'll go with Thick Skin. We just want him to be a dueling champion.
Abdernu Grutashanunku. No. Sea Fang's ready.
All right, and it looks like the best thing we could do is delete that. And we'll upgrade the Doomkeep to a Warband camp as well.
Tribesmen, gather!
We'll continue to supplement, not supplicate, Troll Fjord.
Bloodthirsty!
Let's pop up a guard shack for them. and increase their wealth. I'm gonna say we need to do that, and let's stop the extra recruitment bonus. Let's go for Marauders to Builders here as well. And I did not realize how far into this episode we've gotten, so I'll probably go ahead and call things an end as soon as we get into this next not next episode, as soon as we get into this next turn. We'll see what's going on, what we need to start moving, and then I will call it a episode. So again, guys, make sure that you're letting me know what you think. It helps out the channel a ton when you even if you got something negative to say, that's fine. It helps out the channel a ton because I'm going to take that feedback and I'm going to continue to make this channel better for all of you. And if you have any mods that you've noticed, you're like, why isn't my game like this? Please point it out. Just drop a timestamp in the video or in your comment. That way I know exactly which one you're looking at, and I can respond to you and let you know which mod it is. All right, no orcs. We're good on that. We're good on all the orcs. Thank you. Wow, that was just a lot of orcs.
A quest has been issued, mighty lord. A great adventure beckons. Be wary, though, for while the potential rewards are great, so too are the perils.
The Sword of Torgold. Recently, the gods sent Wulfrik a vision of a great and lauded Bretonnian hero atop a mighty charger. The horseman was drenched in blood, a sign that he was the next quarry. Thus, Wulfrik led his army southward, viciously raiding the lands of Bretonia's capital in an effort to draw the hero out. But he did not appear. He then learned of a small keep in Lyonesse which contains holy relics, precious treasures, and stately heirlooms, all of which are of great importance to the Bretonnian kingdom. Seeing the opportunity, Wulfrik has called upon his warband to immediately march south towards the venerated keep to attack it. The hero is yet to show himself, but Wulfrik will get his duel one way or another. That sounds pretty sick. I love it. We will start making our way down there, just not quite yet. Not quite yet. Oh, and Vazgrat the Lucky is the new holder of the Crown of Domination, or the Nemesis Crown, I mean. If you guys were looking forward to playing with the Nemesis Crown in whatever update CA drops allegedly in December for the Nemesis Crown, well, then you don't even have to wait. You could be playing with it right now. All you got to do is jump into my mod collection, scroll, I think it's like the fifth or sixth one down. Just go ahead and subscribe to it. Make sure that you are subscribed to legendary characters, though, because it will not work without legendary characters. Let's see.
What?
All right. I'm not going to worry about a guard check here. I will go ahead and go for the sparring fields for our marauders. And we'll go with corpulent sales because we got to keep it moving on this campaign map. So I'm not too concerned that the Sarl are going to attack us. Basically, the Aesthetic Legion would have to do so before we get caught up in that. So I'm going to leave that as it is. And let's start getting our forces marching west.
Let's fight. En route.
And just getting a quick look around. Egil is next to Doom Keep. Don't love that.
First for battle.
So let's hang out close to Doom Keep and see what happens. Hopefully he chooses to go on somewhere else. I don't believe that we're quite ready for him. Yeah, no, he's, well, we could take him. We could take him. It would just be an intense battle. But that is a great place to leave it. So until next time, to all my friends wherever you are, good morning, good evening, and good night. I will catch you in the next episode. Till then. If you made it this far into the video, I just want to say thanks for watching, especially to those of you who have been with me since the beginning. I am still having a blast and very much enjoying the formation of this community with all of you. If you have any suggestions for videos you would like to see, please let me know, because I want to make even better content as we continue down this journey together. As always, if you enjoy what I'm doing here and want to support me, then you know what to do.
Comment, like, and subscribe.
And we'll see you in the next one.